in the past, we can say that all revolutions have essentially aimed at changing the environment in order to change the individual.
Sometimes I feel like my life is being scrutinized. Do or die, listen, I had to make a vital change. All I saw was tidal waves, rainy days and gray clouds. Still hard to figure out, but then again I think I know. Felt like I was sinking slow, looking for some solid ground. And in my heart and mind I knew I had to turn around. Let the drama go and anybody that would bring me down. So many problems, couldn't solve them on my own accord. Paranoid, preaching to the choir on another note. I'm just glad that my people are supreme folks, laying low. Only let me redirect my energy. Visibly, I ain't who I was or who I used to be. I understand that as a man, God ain't through with me. Trying to be a vessel, so I let him show me what to do. Cause it's apparent from my past, I ain't have a clue. So when you move, I think it's best for me to follow you. I ain't where I was, but I ain't where I'm supposed to be. You ain't gotta understand it, but I bet you're feeling me. Silly me, everything in life has to make a change. See the bigger picture, we were never meant to stay the same. I ain't where I was, but I ain't where I'm supposed to be. You ain't gotta understand it, but I bet you're feeling me. Silly me, everything in life has to make a change. See the bigger picture, we were never meant to stay the same. I try to walk a straight path, that was just in front of y'all. Putting on a happy face like everything was wonderful. Life has a way of snatching everything from under you. Pride go before the fall, and I ain't trying to cast a stone. I'm just glad that my past is forever gone. Got me in a different zone. Home is where your heart should be. Even when I ain't deserving, you was looking out for me. Blinded, but I find I put myself in these predicaments. I learned from my experience, at least I used to think I did. Negative emotions had me coasting, I was on the fence. Change got it making sense, now I know it registers. I'm nice with the words, but that's more than just the metaphors. Medicine is evident for everything I'm going through. I don't need a burning bush for me to recognize the shoe. But I'm hoping, always open for a miracle. And I can see much better once I wipe away the residue. I ain't where I was, but I ain't where I'm supposed to be. You ain't gotta understand it, but I bet you're feeling me. Silly me, everything in life has to make a change. See the bigger picture, we were never meant to stay the same. I ain't where I was, but I ain't where I'm supposed to be. You ain't gotta understand it, but I bet you're feeling me. Silly me, everything in life has to make a change. See the bigger picture, we were never meant to stay the same. I heard that Jesus walked, so I'm putting on my running shoes. And I know it's worth it now, my purpose is to follow you. For me it's only logical, I'm switching my priorities. I offer no apology, for me that's just the way it is. I gotta live what I believe, trying to be a better me. For all the times he carried me through each and every tragedy. Could've lost my faith and let these situations bury me, but I refuse to let my life just be a parody. So when they come with questions, I repeat it like a parakeet. Prodigy with premonitions, this is like an intervention. Change only came when I settled down so I could listen. My decision led me to a place where I was penalized, still trying to justify the lie that I was living with. It's so ridiculous, I reminisce, remember when that was then. This is now, what you gotta understand. When it come to Christ, everybody gets a second chance. I ain't where I was, but I ain't where I'm supposed to be. You ain't gotta understand it, but I bet you're feeling me. Silly me, everything in life has to make a change. See the bigger picture, we were never meant to stay the same. I ain't where I was, but I ain't where I'm supposed to be. You ain't gotta understand it, but I bet you're feeling me. Silly me, everything in life has to make a change. See the bigger picture, we were never meant to stay the same. I ain't where I was, but I ain't where I'm supposed to be. You ain't gotta understand it, but I bet you're feeling me. Silly me, everything in life has to make a change. See the bigger picture, we were never meant to stay the same. I ain't where I was, but I ain't where I'm supposed to be. You ain't gotta understand it, but I bet you're feeling me. Silly me, everything in life has to make a change. See the bigger picture, we were never meant to stay the same.
Hey yo, I once heard somebody say, if you can get the right artist on the right track at the right time, all you gotta do is open the door and let God in.
My new millennium flow, I slow it down and try to capture my thoughts. Knowing me and death could only be seconds apart. I watch while I walk and finish anything that I start. I'm nocturnal, that means that I can see in the dark. So follow the path at last, I can breathe with ease. I'm so into the track, it's like I'm one with the beat. So what you getting is more of an extension to me. I call damn when I'm I'm cold, cause he stay with the heat. See, I just add more fuel to the flame. Man, I've been here for years, I ain't new to this thing. You don't wanna get while I'm giving you game. It'd be better if you, cause you know what I mean, like deja vu. Something that you seen in a dream. I have visions of my own, sorta hard to explain. That's why I write them all down to get them out of my brain. More thoughts than raindrops could ever cover my page.
You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Yo, this is my music. Sit back and vibe to it. Put it in your deck, relax and ride to it. Yo, everybody about to go to it. Just clap your hands to it. I'ma give you some game. This is my music. Sit back and vibe to it. Put it in your deck, relax and ride to it. Yo, everybody about to go to it. Just clap your hands to it. I'ma give you some game. You're trying to picture me not keeping it hot when the beat is so sick. It's too cliche for me to say that I'm focused. It's more like tunnel vision when I'm caught in the flow. And experience is similar to Emily Rose. It's like something inside that just won't subside. Or let me go till I give in and give it control. My pen moves on my pad like a Ouija board. Levitating in the booth when it's time to record. I'm out of body and I ain't really trying to come back till I finish spitting acid all over the track. Call me GPS, I'm all over the map. See, for me it's more than money and just saying a rap. It's my walk, it's my talk, it's the way that I dress. Being me, I can say that it's my key to success. Before I ever had a deal, I can say I was blessed. It ain't a whole lot of cats that can spit it like that. Yo, this is my music. Sit back and vibe to it. Put it in your deck, relax and ride to it. Yo, everybody about to go to it. Just clap your hands to it. I'ma give you some game. This is my music. Sit back and vibe to it. Put it in your deck, relax and ride to it. Yo, everybody about to go to it. Just clap your hands to it. I'ma give you some game. So here we are in the finale, man. I'm barely holding on by a thread. So when these song I get on, I'ma rip it to shreds. The only way I know to get the voices out of my head. My only therapy is clear to me. I'm different from most. Like the Clark Kent of rap, I can see what you don't. I scrutinize every line and everything that I wrote, so you can sift through the bars, try to find you a quote. It's like a tool that I use as a means to cope through it all. I can say that I've experienced growth, like twins, good and bad. I've experienced both. That's why I plan to spit heat till I give up the ghost. And even then, if there's a mic, man, I'm somewhere close. This is my oath to roast. Anything I can capture. Got 3D rhymes without needing the glasses. Y'all stick with the flow, mine is automatic. Yeah, y'all make hits, man, but I drop classics. Yo, this is my music. Sit back and vibe to it. Put it in your deck, relax and ride to it. Yo, everybody about to go to it. Just clap your hands to it. I'ma give you some game. This is my music. Sit back and vibe to it.
Like
Put it in your deck, relax and ride to it. Yo, everybody about to go to it. Just clap your hands to it. I'ma give you some game. This is my music. Sit back and vibe to it. Put it in your deck, relax and ride to it. Yo, everybody about to go to it. Just clap your hands to it. I'ma give you some game.
It's like something that's just out of my hands. It just happened, you know.
No doubt.
That's how it is when it comes from the soul.
Yo.
Know what I mean? You don't try no more.
I can get lost in this.
You just let it happen. It's the way music's supposed to be. Or at least that's how it used to be. Hey yo. Man. You ever look at the world around you and feel like you're stuck in a bad dream that you can't wake up from? All the time. I do.
We don't even listen now, missing all the feelings now. So why the touch got us rooting for the villains? All the shooting and the killings, criticism and conspiracies. Either we popping pills or they got us stuck in therapy. Schizophrenic pandemic, look at the parasites nowadays. We don't even want to try to get it right. Living life like we ain't concerned with the other side. Lord, I can see the evil in some people's eyes. Wonder if they realize where it is we headed to. We lie so much that we don't even recognize the truth. Someone aware of all
all the voices that be whispering. We just let them in, let them win, let them take control. It's no became so strange, hiding them the soul. We just make excuses like it's better off to let it go. Wonder if it's possible or probable to understand without God or the evil in the heart of man. Life ain't what it seems to be, seemingly in a different mode. We can't connect what we see with what's invisible. Or could it be the disadvantage of our arrogance? This got us all playing the devil's advocate. Life ain't what it seems to be, seemingly in a different mode. We can't connect what we see with what's invisible. Or could it be the disadvantage of our arrogance? This got us all playing the devil's advocate. The Lord is my source, so my flame can never flicker out. We in a place where it ain't that hard to figure out. Principalities and powers are diversified. Demons in the darkness, you can miss them with the naked eye. Got us so desensitized, negative is normal now. Nephilim, the sons of men, I think I better slow it down. Still trying to cover ground, I ain't know it's there. I'm just trying to be aware of what I see that's coming through. Why the devil got it set up like some dominoes? We just get conditioned, never thinking that we followers. Still it never bother us where everything is bottled up. Mind in the days, brain waves like a puff of smoke. Looking for the love, no hope, no antidote. I just wonder how much longer we can let it go. Swimming in decisions still driven by these chemicals. We rather act before we take the time to think it through. Life ain't what it seems to be, seemingly in a different mode. We can't connect what we see with what's invisible. Or could it be the disadvantage of our arrogance? This got us all playing the devil's advocate. Life ain't what it seems to be, seemingly in a different mode. We can't connect what we see with what's invisible. Or could it be the disadvantage of our arrogance? This got us all playing the devil's advocate. If art is imitating life, I understand the horror flicks. We West craving, still craving for all the counterfeit. And if you ask, more than half of us are proud of it. Losing all our common sense, the poison in the promises. Acknowledge it, we let it breathe. It's hard to get a good son from a bad seed. Still tripping while you living off of past deeds. I die and breathe like a fossil, we philosophize. Look around at all the hate that we immortalize. And the people on the pedestal we idolize. Without a second look at who it is you passing by. We live and die, but now we dying over nonsense. No soul, walk around without a conscience. Check your tube, now it's cool to be a monster. Said you made a deal, hope you're getting what you wanted. In the bathroom, drunk, pulling demons at your stomach. Life ain't what it seems to be, seemingly in a different mode. We can connect what we see with what's invisible. Or could it be the disadvantage of our arrogance? This got us all playing the devil's advocate. Life ain't what it seems to be, seemingly in a different mode. We can connect what we see with what's invisible. Or could it be the disadvantage of our arrogance? This got us all playing the devil's advocate. Ain't it funny how some of us are so wise in our own eyes, yet we still can't see the truth. I done traveled the road, less taking the path to heaven is narrow. I live, move, and breathe, but it's not in my own power. The presence of something greater, still working with my creator. I'm rising, but still I'm finding that lion that was a lamb. The son of God, but he still was the son of man. For him to buy me back from the slavery I was in, he had to be my go-well, meaning the next of kin. That's just a little Hebrew I'm teaching you while I'm going in. He had to do it legally, look it up in Leviticus chapter 25, verse 48-49. Eve got a prophecy, her seed would crush the serpent's skull. Divine lineage living with his preeminence. We blinded by the lie, this life that we all be living with. Freedom is a burden, to worship an idol images. The spirit of delusion, we drowning in our confusion. So wise, but we fail to see what we doing. Think what you want, I'm just saying what I believe. You read between the lines and you never can be deceived. Never can be misled, but there's more than what's in your head. Eyes open, I'm hoping you stay aware. Think what you want, I'm just saying what I believe. If you read between the lines and you never can be deceived. Never can be misled, there's more than what's in your head. Eyes open, I'm hoping you stay aware. It's like they wanna infiltrate everything you believe in. Your thoughts spinning from listening to their reasons. The doctrines of devils with letters written by demons. Research it, unearth it, it ain't cohesive. The four gospels, apostles, and eyewitnesses. They got papyrus from Papias or Hierapolis to Polycarp, claiming that the scriptures are legitimate. From early 80, now tell me, can you consider this Christ story recorded without a printing press? 4 different different authors at different times and it stayed intact. Spread from Asia Minor to Egypt without the internet. You can date this back to the people he used to kick it with. Y'all just make up theories and twist it until you make it fit. From the book of Judas to all of the lost testaments, y'all can't even agree on the meaning and assessment. But I'm supposed to believe in these so-called experts. Think what you want, I'm just saying what I believe. You read between the lines and you never can be deceived, never can be misled, but there's more than what's in your head. Eyes open, I'm hoping you stay aware. Think what you want, I'm just saying what I believe. If you read between the lines and you never can be deceived, never can be misled, there's more than what's in your head. Eyes open, I'm hoping you stay aware. To sum it up, there's just more than what I believe. There's more that you can't conceive. The web that you choose to weave, Christ is my example, I choose to follow his lead. My prescription are the scriptures, I'm getting just what I need. And you can find the truth if you choose to study and read, instead of just accepting what others tell you to see. But ain't it funny, that's what you're saying to me. So really we both agree, it's just whether you will acknowledge it. Trying to disprove what I'm saying with all your documents. Still don't change the fact, when I need him I just go talk to him. I can ask a question, just listen to his response to him. I get answers, you fail to make a connection. I never seen the wind, but I still believe its existence. And just like the wind, I can feel when I'm in his presence. What you call luck, I define as divine protection. Who you think was pushing my pen throughout this session? Think what you want, I'm just saying what I believe. You read between the lines and you never can be deceived, never can be misled, but there's more than what's in your head. Eyes open, I'm hoping you stay aware. Think what you want, I'm just saying what I believe. If you read between the lines and you never can be deceived, never can be misled, there's more than what's in your head. Eyes open, I'm hoping you stay aware.
Listen to their entertainment. It's clever, but it's insane.
Thinking a long time about where I wanted to be. Third eye blind behind what I couldn't see. Lost without reprieve, I can see this my own emotions. They got me up and down like I'm riding a roller coaster. I'm coasting but really frozen, afraid of my own ambition. Tired of the life I was living, my premonition. Follow my intuition and listen to God speak. Cause of him I'm getting stronger the longer my heart beats. In the valley of the shadow of darkness and domination, I will not submit or require interpretation. The only way to win in the end is determination. Through hell or high water, the water gets waist deep. The world will try to drown you, I'm fighting to find peace. Still daydreaming, it's me cause I can't sleep. They hate what I be seeing and saying through comprehension. Words have power, that's why I'm speaking my vision.
I'm a dreamer, but I'm a believer. I can do whatever my mind can think of. Walking on water when you think I'm drowning. I can move mountains, so go ahead and doubt me. Say I'm a dreamer, but I'm a believer. I can do whatever my mind can think of. Walking on water when you think I'm drowning. I can move mountains, so go ahead and doubt me.
I'm wrestling with myself, fighting all sorts of demons. I swear I need some help, feeling tortured, I'm screaming. God, please help me, I swear I need a change. I stay ripped so much, my eyes shut like Lisa Lane. Feel like death follows, you can't escape fate. Time is limited and borrowed, but will I escape? I'm just trying to make sense of this life I'm living. Searching for better days, but playing the course I was given. But I'm just tired of living this fast life. I was probably a thug here in my past life. Yeah, that's why I'm feeling so burnt out. I was raised this way, I wasn't turned out. So yeah, I'm tired of the hustle, so tired of the struggle, so tired of the trouble. So I'm about to put the rocks down, put the Glock down and walk on water like God.
Say I'm a dreamer, but I'm a believer. I can do whatever my mind can think of. Walking on water when you think I'm drowning. I can move mountains. is, so go ahead and doubt me. Say I'm a dreamer, but I'm a believer. I can do whatever my mind can think of. Walking on water where you think I'm drowning. I can move mountains, so go ahead and doubt me.
Anything you think you conceive in your own brain, you can make it happen in spite of the circumstance. So many people stuck cause they scared of taking a chance. And on the other hand, haters hate to see you advance. But on the off chance this is hitting you in your chest, and you're sitting taking a breath cause you know this is where you at. Life is yours to live if you choose to go get it back. The deeper meaning being believing was really facts.
Yeah, ain't no need for the bitch in the morning. Mama say change is just a prayer away if you want it. God is right around the corner just like death is. Choose life, you got a son now, you need to do right. I'm thinking damn right, yeah you know I can. The game plan of a changed man, yeah damn right. I done weathered the storm, so forever it's on. Cause
say I'm a dreamer, but I'm a believer. I can do whatever my mind can think of. Walking on water where you think I'm drowning. I can move mountains, so go ahead and doubt me. Say I'm a dreamer, but I'm a believer. I can do whatever my mind can think of. Walking on water where you think I'm drowning. I can move mountains, so go ahead and doubt me. Say I'm a dreamer, but I'm a believer. I can do whatever my mind can think of. Walking on water where you think I'm drowning. I can move mountains, so go ahead and doubt me. Say I'm a dreamer, but I'm a believer. I can do whatever my mind can think of. Walking on water where you think I'm drowning. I can move mountains, so go ahead and doubt me.
I'm going to go through a journey that begins with love, that moves through truth, that leads to justice, and ultimately to healing.
One of the characterizations made of rappers often is that they're very boastful. It seems like right now you are taking pains to be humble and look at things from a very realistic perspective.
Imagine this a stadium that's packed to max capacity. A couple thousand people clapping, half of them is after me. And classically I deliver masterpiece after masterpiece. And after me, another rapper better there should never be. And I compete with the top elite till I cop a seat among hip-hop elite. Niggas bop to me, or I get my degree and get a job overseas. Learn to speak another language, no bother for smoking weed. Or I could paint a better one. Imagine if I had a son, intelligent and clever one. His daddy where he get it from, and anything he ever want is daddy where he get it from. Mama fine as hell, drive a car, she get anyone. And I be fly as hell on the golf course, anyone. Or on my yacht, ducking cops, getting plenty sun. Or smoking pot where it's hot, straight Caribbean. I have a vision every minute, let me give you one.
Imagine me with time to think, I'm thinking about a better place. Gotta face the music, jump into it like a double dutch. Picture us, panoramic visions with a wide view. Homie, ain't no telling what I will or what I won't do. I'm in the moment, minutes moving like a metaphor. Dodging all you suckers, man, I face them like a matador. 365 year round like a calendar. I'm in my own space, y'all are just a challenger. Time to keep ticking while I'm spitting at you amateurs. Life lessons got a section of my own pie. I'm like a sniper with a rifle and a closed eye. Hi haters, see you later when I flow by. I keep it going, still flowing with my throat dry. Know I need to stop, but I can't get up off my soapbox. I got vision, y'all still missing what you came for.
Imagine money and mattresses fast as Danica Patrick, but we ain't get it from traffic. It came from strictly rapping and
passion is pervasive. I imagine our creation, but still they sit and listen while missing what we be saying.
Half of what you displaying is not what you be containing. falsifying images, distorting information.
We don't need confirmation, you can see the congregation. Let us occupy the streets, no peace in my peripheral. The rich get richer while the rest of us are miserable.
That's why I'm lyrical, I'm trying to count residuals.
Got them stuck in the physical, we feeding them the spiritual.
And what would Jesus do? Probably perform a miracle.
This is 2 fish
and 5 loaves being spit at you. You'd rather chill with 5 holes in a swimming pool.
Y'all just getting by, staying high off the chemicals. What we provide with these lines is official. Yo.
Cannot say you know God and throw your babies away to this beast like this.
Sometimes I think about the past, the present, and the future. Used to be unlimited innocence is a luxury living with all the hatred we make it so it's repetitive. Now optimism we give into all the negative notions of a society seeking for any answer. So apathetic we let it just sit and linger, refusing to raise a finger when all of us human beings are reason to finally get away. All of this instability targeted by the topic of logical liability. So initially everybody's the enemy. No man is an island unto himself, but it's hard to collaborate when you look at the hand you dealt. Million man marches, we walking into the darkness, we alter interpretations and lower our expectations. I just say what I see with no hesitation. I just wanna fly away and get back to dream chasing.
Just a ghetto child, black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State.
I wish that I could fly away.
Just a ghetto child, black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State.
Get somewhere up out of
here.
here.
Just a ghetto child, black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State.
I wish that I could fly away.
Just a ghetto child, black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State.
Lower class citizens living with that mentality. Brainwashed, divorced from their true identity. While some struggle, some buckle under the pressure. With poverty, no provision, we battle with circumstances. Wishing we had the life they portray in front of the cameras. But no advantage, it's hard to handle what's happening. Grappling with reality, reaching for resolution or maybe a revelation. My own imagination, it's hard to hold on to hope without having some indication. Whether we on probation or dealing with litigation, it's like we wind up in court like it's part of our occupation. I'm just saying it's more than an observation, and this ain't about color. I'm killing the contradictions, dealing with consequences and facing the opposition. It's more than just a thought when your soul is in every sentence. Wish I could fly away and take all of your pain with me.
Just a ghetto child, black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State.
I wish that I could fly away.
Just a ghetto child, black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State.
Get somewhere up out of
here.
Just
a ghetto child, black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State.
I wish that I could fly away.
Just a ghetto child, black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State.
Yo.
Fly away. Just a ghetto child.
This for my
black
fam.
Fly away. Black kings in Ghana
I hear in the storm. I hear in the struggle.
Black wings and fly away.
You know,
black kings in Ghana State.
Black, white, Latino, Asian.
Black wings and fly away. Black kings
we all got the same blood in our veins. We all go through it. I got friends in the grave. I got friends in jail. It ain't all good, but you know, we still gonna make it.
Black kings in Ghana State. Fly away, just a ghetto child. Black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State. Fly away, just a ghetto child. Black wings and fly away. Black kings in Ghana State.
Yeah, just turn all the studio lights down. Yeah. Just like that.
Lord, I ask you to give me the strength I need, cause I see that I've been deceived, but I know it's not only me, and I'm reaching to see the peak, but my thinking is sorta shaky, surrounded by these faces that hate me, I know they're angry. A bloodbath, I'm attaching my own amenities, following the physical, listen to these vicinities. Between heaven and hell is the divinity. I struggle in the dark with the thoughts of my only enemy, killing me with compassion. I'm asking you if you notice, credits already rolling, I'm hoping to see the ending. Divided by a lie, got me hiding my indecision. With every thought I'm thinking, I'm leaning on premonitions. I know it sound crazy, admittedly, man, I get it. I see it before I spit it, my life is a motion picture. I know it's sorta ill, but it's real when you know it's sick. A reality-based fiction is more than you can envision. The last prayer of a warrior on his knees, talking to the creator, I'm facing my enemies. I'm breathing my last breath, got me taking my last steps, cause I can deal with death without living with these regrets. The last prayer of a warrior on his knees, talking to the creator, I'm facing my enemies. I'm breathing my last breath, got me taking my last steps, cause I can deal with death without living with these regrets. I hate to be the one that's the bearer of bad news, sorta in the moment I'm holding a short fuse, trying to find proof, got me looking at all the clues. The next level, so where did we go from here? Well, you know that you're not prepared, but it's clear that I'm on the edge, thinking about everything that I know that I ever said, and I know that it's not fair, but I'm staring at all my options, making myself a promise. I'm trying to stick to the topic, but pain keep coming like water and leaky faucets. I had to learn the game, now I'm aiming at all my targets. I'm more than a starving artist, but dealing with all these losses. Admittedly, I can say that I know that I almost lost it, looking at all my problems, but following me through the dark. Well, I'm looking to find a spark, and I'm watching out where I walk. So many times before I got caught up in pitfalls, but still I never quit, I'm resisting the impulse. The last prayer of a warrior on his knees, talking to the creator, I'm facing my enemies. I'm breathing my last breath, got me taking my last steps, cause I can deal with death without living with these regrets. The last prayer of a warrior on his knees, talking to the creator, I'm facing my enemies. I'm breathing my last breath, got me taking my last steps, cause I can deal with death without living with these regrets. I'm on a higher caliber every day of the calendar, dark skies in my eyes and it's just a omen. I'm dealing with the notion that in the end we just hopeless, still hoping I'm coping with my allegiance, playing with all these demons, they alter the way we thinking. Dear Jesus, I'm leaving it in your hands, and I want you to understand that I need you to take the wheel, but I'm weary and sort of weak when I'm thinking about the past. Harder for me to follow, I'm wandering off the path. Never mind the fact that I'm doing it out of fear, so it's clear that I'm not prepared, but I need you to intervene, cause I seem to be unaware of what's going on in my head. Wrestling with my flesh cause I'm stressing to make it clear. I know it seemed weird, I'm spitting it at my peers. Just call me Lazarus after this I appear, cause I'm one of the living dead, and I know that the end is near. The last prayer of a warrior on his knees, talking to the creator, I'm facing my enemies. I'm breathing my last breath, got me taking my last steps, cause I can deal with death without living with these regrets. The last prayer of a warrior on his knees, talking to the creator, I'm facing my enemies. I'm breathing my last breath, got me taking my last steps, cause I can deal with death without living with these regrets. Yeah, I can see the day coming. Yeah. We have to make a decision. It's coming. Just like Yeshua did. Like, Lord, is there any way I could go through this without having to go the hard route? But just like he said, not my will be done, but yours. Yo. Every 60 seconds I'm stressing my own agenda, my own interpretation. I'm waiting, wasting my minutes. I'm trying to focus and finish. I'm killing my own ambition. I'm risking losing my grip when they say that they see me slipping, divided by my intentions. Listen, it's sorta subtle. I double up in the end when I'm sending to my synopsis. Still I raise the bar like I'm taking it up an octave. Or maybe I'm amazed at the way that they all falling. God on my line, but I find that I'm still stalling. Never ever ready, but petty with my precautions. I know that it happens
it off and I'm off and up under ridicule. But then again, in the end, it's the individual. I look around and I find that it's all minuscule. Manipulation, another form of sedation. I know that I'm God's creation, but still I'm facing the weight against everything that I'm facing. I'm struggling, trying to make it. Heartbroken got me coping everything that I know. Otherwise suicidal, just reciting this flow. Kamikaze, back up off me, you just watching the show. Underwear, make it clear, man, I'm ready to go. Heartbroken got me coping everything that I know. Otherwise suicidal, just reciting this flow. Kamikaze, back up off me, you just watching the show. Underwear, make it clear, man, I'm ready to go. I'm trying to stay afloat when my hope is a distant memory. Appreciate the love, but I really don't need your sympathy. Apathetic, pathetic, yeah, I admit it. Maybe I'm lashing out when I found that I'm just a fraud. Got me choking on your applause and awards when I don't deserve it. Put me in a box, you keep telling me that I'm worth it. Praying while I'm saying I know that I'm less than perfect. I write it all down and I smile when I know I'm hurting. My real life got me giving a different version. God let me know in my soul that it's sorta urgent. Before he closed the curtain, I'm working on my redemption. Christ life in the light of my own repentance. This feeling was like a sickness, I'm trying to fill the prescription. I know you know it all, so I know you know my intentions. But still I fight the feeling by making these bad decisions. Heartbroken, I'm hoping you still listen. Heartbroken got me coping everything that I know. Otherwise suicidal, just reciting this flow. Kamikaze, back up off me, you just watching the show. Underwear, make it clear, man, I'm ready to go. Heartbroken got me coping everything that I know. Otherwise suicidal, just reciting this flow. Kamikaze, back up off me, you just watching the show. Underwear, make it clear, man, I'm ready to go. So where do I go when I know the flow is just leading me to the sequel? I started up again, and so really it's just a prequel. No hard feelings, revealing my indiscretions. I'm trying to coincide while I'm hiding my own intentions. Every 16 got me thinking about what I'm missing. I'm sort of wandering, pondering if it's worth it. Telling me sell my soul when I know that it's not for purchase. Or maybe that's what I say, cause I know it's a layaway. And I'm bound to just fade away, my mistakes are just inadvertent. Sitting here in the dark when my thoughts and my heart is hurting. Lying to myself, no one else, and I know it's urgent. On purpose I play the version that puts me in better lighting. But still I can't hide behind lies when I start writing. But y'all don't want the cake, I just rather live off the icing. And that's cool, but I'm sick of playing the fool. So win or lose, I'm making my next move. Heartbroken got me coping everything that I know. Otherwise suicidal, just reciting this flow. Kamikaze, back up off me, you just watching the show. Underwear, make it clear, man, I'm ready to go. Heartbroken got me coping everything that I know. Otherwise suicidal, just reciting this flow. Kamikaze, back up off me, you just watching the show. Underwear, make it clear, man, I'm ready to go. On occasion, you could probably catch me contemplating where I've been, where I'm at, and where I see myself going. Next ain't no one's had the battle, so I wrestle like I'm Jacob. Daydreaming, still thinking, gotta wake up. Life I had you running, got you pumping on your brake pads. Everything is moving so fast when you switch lanes. My rear view, a clear view of all my fake friends. Crabs in the bucket, I ain't budging from the premises. Broken promises, my tolerance is wearing thin. Tired of the back and forth, feeling like I'm dwindling. But then you let me know that I could breathe again. This is what they mean by a second win. A second chance happens once in a lifetime. Double jeopardy, I'm trying to use my lifeline. Still trying to make you proud at the same time. I tried to put my whole heart in this one line.
Sometimes I feel just like I'm mothering a child. A long way from home. Got to get back to where I ain't been in a while. I'm on my way back home.
I ain't bragging, but the beat is just a nice fit for me to try to give you something timeless. Not the moment I was hoping we could rap a taste. Snakes to try to keep you in the dark like the boogeyman would have been. Could have been me if I let it ride. Had to learn how to use my second set of eyes. Got pain, still this ain't nobody hearing it. Cause only God knows what we dealing with. It's so serious, feeling like you sabotage. You got the world on your back, but you carry on. I had to give them full control like an avatar. Trying to make it while I'm facing all these barriers. In opposition, got you wishing you could fade away. But just remember that tomorrow is another day. And while you stressing, well, your blessing could be on the way. And life or death is in the tongue, what you gotta say?
Sometimes I feel just like I might really shout a long way from home. Got to get back to where I ain't been in a while. I'm on my way back home.
This is something you can play to help you meditate. I go to God when it's hard trying to get away. I get lost in my thoughts when I try to pray. So stressed, I'm forgetting what I wanna say. So I'm silent, but I'm finding that he understands. Looking at the heart of a broken man. We all miss it, but the distance is incredible. I just hope you understand what I'm telling you. I ain't trying to be deep or intellectual. Life will hit you with some blows that's incredible. Cause it can even be the person that you're closer to. Never would've dreamed to be the one that's hurting you. And I'll admit, thoughts are vivid cause I did it too. So forsaken, couldn't take it, I was so gone. Till an angel let me know that I could come home. He can make it alright when it's so wrong.
Sometimes I feel just like I might really shout a long way from home. Got to get back to where I ain't been in a while. I'm on my way back home.
Yo, Stat, what up? Yeah, I was saving this one for a rainy day. Turn it up a little bit. It's about to come down. You know the motto, it's about to get wild. No backpack music. You know I represent when I'm hopping over the fence. This is real as it get when you talk about who can spit. Most of y'all grab a mic and content with throwing the fit. I just move in the awkward fashion and minus all the theatrics. Me, I got that bounce like the springs in a new mattress. Keep running your yap and wind up in the open casket. Cause you can get ripped like a gift that's covered in plastic. They say I got the heat so I speak with a forked tongue. Fire Marshal Bill and I'm breathing through scorched lungs. You probably need a Ouija to speak to me, I'm a ghost. You assuming I'm only human, I ruin your whole perspective. I'm here to make it competitive, y'all are scared of rejection. Y'all make rap so irrelevant, man, I relish it. Every time you kill it, I run around resurrecting it. Say it can't be done, got me having fun with these pessimists. Holding the murder weapon, it's hard to conceal the evidence. I'm killing commercial rappers, I'm smashing these backpackers. Attacking the crowd with acid and waiting for all reaction. Hands up, this was up when it started spazzing. This is what they mean when they speak of fatal attraction. I'm killing commercial rappers, I'm smashing these backpackers. Attacking the crowd with acid and waiting for a reaction. Hands up, this was up when I started spazzing. This is what they mean when they speak of fatal attraction. They say I'm sort of violent when rhyming more than you know of. Guess it's safe to say that I got a chip on my shoulder. Get it off my chest, got me stressing to hold the globe up. Surrounded by the sound of an animal in his prime. An apex predator, evident when I rhyme. I'm the only one of my kind that you find with this kind of flow. When God created me, he went back and destroyed the mold. When he made me a living soul and he sent me to take control. Gave me this flamethrower, the hope of the new millennium. Cold fusion, I use it inside my lines. And they think I'm not even fly when I'm taking them back in time. When music will get you high with these ominous overtones. The booth is like my home, I'm surrounded by all these clones. Cause I was built to rock and you thinking I'm probably stoned. I'm the fever inside your speaker, there's reason you smelling smoke. A double entendre, no wonder they say I'm dope. I'm killing commercial rappers, I'm smashing these backpackers. Attacking the crowd with acid and waiting for all reaction. Hands up, this was up when I started spazzing. This is what they mean when they speak of fatal attraction. I'm killing commercial rappers, I'm smashing these backpackers. Attacking the crowd with acid and waiting for a reaction. Hands up, this was up when I started spazzing. This is what they mean when they speak of fatal attraction. I know you think I'm ruthless, I'm doing this with a passion. You spit at me, I spit back cause I actually like a challenge. You dealing with the mind and move quicker than Barry Allen. Cause in the flash it's apparent I got a talent. Knocking them all a balance, I'm crushing your hypothalamus. The section of your brain is maintaining your every function. Connecting it all to something, it's something like a conjunction. I wear a hard hat, not a cap, but they think I'm frontin'. You supposed to take precaution wherever you do construction. Me, I disassemble the instrumental to pieces. Redirect my thoughts in the form of telekinesis. Slowing down my breathing to barely my heart is beating. That's really when I'm thinking about how I can leave you speechless. Feeling sorta greedy with so many ways to eat this. The newest MC in the game when I'm off the bleachers. With an iPhone flow, you just follow me for the features.
The Lord reigneth, let the earth rejoice. Let the multitude of isles be glad thereof. Clouds and darkness are round about him. Righteousness and judgment are the habitation of his throne. The fire goeth before him, and burneth up his enemies round about.
So what you do when you know you're facing your enemy and victory ain't certain, still hurting from all your injuries? I get stronger from anything that ain't killing me. The Lord is my shepherd, still leading me through the desert, but still I stay wandering, pondering on his presence. Every day a lesson, still learning to take correction. The Bible's like a mirror, some fearing their own reflection. Vampire status, I'm asking for his protection. We all get lost in the effort to find direction, but I don't need a compass, the target is in the topic. God's word flowing inside of me like a faucet. I spit like a warrior, knowing you can't stop it. This is way bigger than you and your little logic. The 10% of nothing you holding inside your noggin. Universal knowledge you want, and I know who got it. You ain't gotta see the future in order for you to return to the glory of the Lion and the Lamb. The one Son of Man got it all in his hands. The Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Separate me and my body, and I gotta be with him. Return to the glory of the Lion and the Lamb. The one Son of Man got it all in his hands. The Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Separate me and my body, and I gotta be with him. So many pessimists, evidence of a dark age. In the world, not of it, we gotta part ways. God being the reason that I can spark change, and I can feel him manipulating my brain waves. I look around and see Satan doing the same thing. It ain't hard to tell that we really ain't in the same lane. If the shoe fit, then wear it and run the marathon. I ain't gotta worry, Jehovah can help me carry on. Marked by the blood of the Lamb at the Last Supper. The promise of some paper will make them sell out their brother before the cock crows. I know when they going under. Still in denial, but deferred it with vindication. Jesus Christ died for the sake of emancipation. For all lost souls, I'm just making a declaration. The sick need a doctor, and I can see all the patients, but that includes me. I just had to learn how to return to the glory of the Lion and the Lamb. The one Son of Man got it all in his hands. The Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Separate me and my body, and I gotta be with him. Return to the glory of the Lion and the Lamb. The one Son of Man got it all in his hands. The Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Separate me and my body, and I gotta be with him. Let's just say for the sake of the whole discussion, that when I die, if you're right, then I lose nothing. Be aware if you're wrong, then there's repercussions. A life or deathbed, I ain't willing to see who's bluffing. Odds ain't in your favor, the Savior was sent to settle it. Sacrificial, the temple, the tabernacle. But being crude, I just use it to paint a picture. Every word depicted inside of the Holy Scriptures. He that have an ear, let him hear and become a listener. And this seed, the bread, demonic visitors. Unaware the weapons are slowly killing us. The root of David is able to break the bitterness. You see the difference the minute you start living it. Connected to the line of Judah, we in the lineage. The rock of ages, I'm leaning on your security. Got a new heart without ever needing the surgery. To the glory of the Lion and the Lamb. The one Son of Man got it all in his hands. The Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Separate me and my body, and I gotta be with him. Return to the glory of the Lion and the Lamb. The one Son of Man got it all in his hands. The Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Separate me and my body, and I gotta be with him.
Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song. Sing unto the Lord all the earth. Sing unto the Lord, bless his name. Show forth his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all people. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols. But the Lord made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Give unto the Lord, O ye kindreds of the people. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name.
By noon this day, you will be dead men. 1,000 nations of the Persian Empire descend upon you. Our arrows will blot out the sun. Then we will fight in the shade.
What's up? Yo, it's your boy Jonblaq. Check. Y'all know we the nicest with the mic devices. Over here, OOG. OOG. So how about now? Yo, bring some family with me, you know what I'm saying? Check it out.
Y'all cats are ending now like the river in Egypt. I walk on water, y'all dummies get seasick. Got a Bruce Wayne flow, my identity secret till I show 'em who I am. The niggas get speechless. I hate this past your rhetorical rhyme scheme. Illuminate the mic like a pair of high beams. Watch cats melt like cones of ice cream. I stay red like I'm allergic to Manzini. I might be slightly off of my rocker. Gotta miss a punchlines like an armless boxer. I just hit him with the hook and the way they depart. The jigsaw hip-hop leaving them slaughtered. With psychological or lyrical torture on stage, I like Leatherface holding a chainsaw. Everything I do is on like game or trade for the seesaw. Y'all niggas here is hee-haw.
All nights buzz strong like she Hercules, with bars at the temperature of mercury. Got a 16 at a hurt MCs and cause sudden death most certainly. I can do amazing things on tracks like rip your spine out your back when the snare strike. Chicken lad to put you down if you dare bite. Come flying through, dropping bombs like an airstrike. Yes, love, I put that thing on it. Flow at the beat like a chick came on it. If you feeling lucky, we can put some change on it. Go and pick your tombstone, we can put your name on it. I only roam with cast top rated, cause you only hot with whom you affiliated. And fire surrounds me cause I'm that heat, causing third-degree burns every time that I speak.
I collect works on page that works on stage, then collect my capital and be on my way. I breeze blocks the same for pay, no games to play. I got in you for revenue, the biscuits on display. Buttery game, slip off the gutterous chain. The flame spit for 2 feet with some thunderous bang. And I prove lightning can strike twice in the same place. I broadcast twice in the same day. It's that WS, North Carolina, yes. Since he get best, well, we don't murder for reps. I'm like a mirage with my maneuvers. Intruders get deluded with Rugers for being foolish. The streets here, I live it, I didn't get it, I do it. If the blaze gotta go down, fuck it, I'm used to it. Niggas know that when it come down to it, Rowdy don't fuck around. They don't come back from the underground.
Wested, here it is in your face. Fuck a press kit, got about it with the Kanga style. Best banging in your box, knocks on it non-stop. Found the blessed bitch, better off using that plot. Till you're rock dead wrong, can't run up in the spot. Face on a white tee, nothing but memories when it's 05 pops. Whenever LOST come to your town, love it when the drops going hot by the pound. Straight props deep in your crate, slide a funk for your trunk. Got a blood full of skunk that I pass to the fam. Ain't nobody pump, pull a pump your ram. Shut it up, quick scram, knuckle up, bitch snare, nigga step, slow in the painful death. What was the shame to step? Should've placed high bets on the fact, instead gotta go like the West.
Shit, I gotta tell the truth, I'm mad. Rappers saying they off, made it offer like a coupon there. Hold up, been on a game, we just waiting to draft. Like an early Christmas gift, we just waiting to wrap. Y'all talk guns, that's a serious case. You fucked up, strapping up like a period's late. One in the medic behind the sex, Jonblaq autographed the nights. Yeah, yo, he signed some checks. Money the thing that made me see how quickly a dollar fade. Worried about what I'm rapping like a kid on a holiday. Fearing that nigga either lose or outplaying him. Even with that leg, still a nigga outstanding. Embarrassed, don't believe that you sold. You came up short going gold. As mad rabbits, you just 13 carats. Be on a game, you just putting your shoes in. Nigga, we on our game, so quit while you losing.
Put your mind right, pimpin', sever hostile apostle. Rugged reverend witnesses, respect the cop, blow gospel. I've been running to the sun, dodging death in the clouds. Looking for freedom in the light, my moon reflect from a crown. Son of beast, hot, 16's is sharp like a bigger Gillette. Fresh out the box while he running the blocks. Deep and deadly like the bastard son of Nas in the locks. That's why security get edgy when the guard in the spot. Cause I might just enlighten you, or flip over the slightest nonsense and start fighting you, or take a sneak diss as a threat and start lighting you, or catch you in your whip playing slick and hit wifey too. Watch what you writing, dude. And to the cats that I used to rail with, trying to derail son steps on some total control ish. Take these with you. I'm an earthquake too massive for the Richter. Y'all ain't getting the picture.
I tickle keys for fiscal fees
MCs spit degrees and many me's touch enemies mentally like Kennedy. Snipe MCs dancing inside of their routines, confusing sunlight with the presence of moonbeams. Still haven't found what I'm looking for like you two. Got you in the grid about to splatter your Bluetooth.
Hear me now?
Mashing on haters, flashing the paper, laughing we made it while we unravel the matrix. For years we've been hustling, putting money in this bank. Now we pushing numbers way up over the hill like Hank. And when you see me, don't even ask. Without cash falling out your favor, asking ass nigga, get a job or get shish kebab in the hottest flame. Next time I'm popping names out the basket, spitting random with no aim. The outlaw renegade, you been afraid on the run, getting hotter like Shaq, going from the heat to the sun. I wanna do it again. I wanna do it again. I wanna do it again.